Yo, peace, yo. What it do, yo? It's Lassie in the guard. I'm back at y'all again. I just wanted to drop this little quick video here on it's okay not to be a gangster. You feel me? First and foremost, let me just say this. If you're a fucking gangster and you really a gangster and that's the shit you really want to live and that's the shit you really living, then do you. Be a gangster. Be the best gangster you could be, gangster. You feel me? But I'm sending this out to all the people that can rationalize, who got logic and who got some fucking sense in their head. Because let me just tell you this, man. Being a gangster ain't gonna get you nowhere. I'm not saying you're not gonna be successful and make money, but the end result is not gonna be good. And the longevity part of it is not gonna be good unless you just a real gangster, exceptional motherfucker. But yo, let me just tell y'all about a true gangster that I really actually met and I got to just kick it with a little bit. I'm not gonna really get into it too much, but I had to sit down for a minute in Philadelphia, you feel me? And I had to sit down in this joint called CFCF. Shout out to everybody from Philly. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. CFCF ain't no motherfucking joke neither. Like, I'm from New York. Rikers Island, yeah, shit pop off there. But CFCF is like a big Rikers Island type shit. And dudes be getting hit up, something crazy in there. Them dudes from Philly is serious. And it was all love. When I was in there, I was good. But, you know what I mean? Shout out to my niggas in Philly too, you know what I mean? North and South, whatever. But yo, check it, look. Let me just say this, and my niggas from West Philly. But yo, check it, let me just say this too, man. Look, I just happened to be in there. You know, I'm not gonna say how long I was there, but I was there for a little while, right? And I got myself into a situation to where I had to go to, you know, SHU. And that's called Special Housing Unit. Like when you get in trouble, the Bing, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you feel me? But I had to go there. So anybody who been up top knows about this. I'm talking about, like, if you're from New York and you've been locked up upstate, like, I'm not even gonna name, like, Attica, Clinton, Elmira, Comstock, all that shit, but y'all know what it is, because prison ain't cool. But I'm just telling y'all some shit. But look, if you've been locked up north, most people who know that when you go to the Bing, especially if you a gangster and you did some thorough shit in there, when you go to the Bing, most times they got a motherfucking welcoming committee for you, and it ain't a good thing, you feel me? And everybody who been in that situation knows what I'm talking about. But for all y'all people who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna give it to y'all right now. But first, what I want you to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and just fuck with me for real. The company's called Keep Low. But check it. Anyway, I was in CFCF out in Philly, and yo, that was a real tough spot, you know what I mean? But you know, tough people get through tough situations. So, you know, I wore that shit like jewelry or whatever. But right, I had got myself into a situation where I had to go to a special housing unit for some shit that I did in there, you know what I mean? It's like when you violate certain rules and regulations within any penal institution, they got some special housing unit for you that you're gonna go in. Now, you already be in a cell, but you're gonna go to a special cell. Like, it's called special housing unit. That's the Bing or whatever, right? And like I was saying, when you go in there, they got a welcoming committee. So I goes in there. This is my first time, you know, ever being in Philly like that, like locked up or whatever, right? So I goes in there. You know, they do the routine. You'll take off all your clothes, squat, you know, keep your hands where we can see them, all this crazy shit. So the niggas tell me put my hands on the wall, and they all playing me mad close, mad hard, mad aggressively and shit, right? So soon as I put both my hands on the wall, them niggas just started hooking off on me and just started trying to fuck me up. So I came, they told me if you come up off the wall, you're gonna get fucked up more. But I came up off the wall and started giving them the business back. So we like boom, 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 we getting it popping, right? Me and like 4 police or whatever, right? And I'm not telling y'all to tell y'all some gangster shit. This is just what really happened to me, right? So anyway, I heard somebody go, yo, stop it. That's enough. Not that mooly. He's all right. And I looked up. All the police just got the fuck up off me instantly. And I was bugging like them niggas. It's like, yo, your dog biting somebody and you be like, cease. And that shit just stopped. That's what they did. They just stopped fucking me up. Matter of fact, they helped me up off the floor or whatever. We was getting it popping, whatever. They you know, because it was for them against me. But they, like, got me together or whatever, right? But I was holding it down. Don't get it fucked up. But anyway, I turned around to tell a nigga thank you. And I at that time, I really didn't know who he was. But it was little Nicky Scarfo. You feel me? And he a fucking gangster. A gangster for real. Yo, look. This motherfucker was running motherfucking Atlantic City. I'm talking about putting pressure on all them motherfucking casinos and making union bosses and shit pay. And he was locking that shit down. And he was fucking locking Philly down, making store owners, well, I ain't gonna get into this shit, but he dead. But y'all know the fucking deal on Nicky Scarfo. And that nigga got mad bodies. Yo, I mean mad bodies. And look, his nephew Philip, them niggas was killing shit crazy. His whole team was killing shit, like, for real. And he was a real gangster. I'm talking about no matter what type of shit that Nicky Scarfo went through, the nigga was just wearing it like jury when they give him prison time. Holding it down in shootouts. Just getting the most notorious niggas killed up. And it's just for educational purposes. But the point that I'm emphasizing is, Lil Nicky was a true gangster. Had yachts. Multiple properties, mad buildings, had mad businesses, multi-millionaire. But see, he died in a cell after blowing trial and getting life. So, you know what I mean? That was his destiny to be a gangster, and he's a legend, you know what I mean? Before he went down in history. And yeah, that shit is true. Like, Hitler made a name for himself as well, too. You know what I mean? Everybody know who Hitler is. But the fact that I'm illustrating, is that what you want to be? You want to be a gangster that gets shot the fuck up and niggas wear you on a t-shirt for a little while and talk about you? Do you want to be a gangster that gets 20, 30 years or maybe life without the eligibility of parole? Even if you do get millions of dollars, you got to ask yourself, all right, you ball out 10 years and you get multi-millions of dollars, yachts, boats. Y'all seen this story repeat itself mad times. So I'm just reaching out to the younger generation that's a little bit ignorant to what's going on and they not really caught up in what's going on, so they caught in the matrix of the shit. And I'm just trying to unravel them vines that's holding y'all motherfuckers, because yo, being a gangster is gonna get you a lot of scars and bruises, maybe some shots and stabs, and it's gonna get you some jail time. It might get you some money, it might get you some notoriety, you might run through a whole bunch of little chicks or whatever the fuck on it. But you gotta ask yourself again, is it worth it? Yo, my name is Lashim the God. This is just the encounter when I met Nicky Scarfo and Tony Ducks. And I was just kicking it with the niggas or whatever. And like, I knew they were notorious killers after I got to know about who they were and different shit like that. Especially now knowing who they were or who they, you know, or whatever. But the nigga, little Nicky Scarfo, was a motherfucking animal when it came to that murder shit and that gangster shit. And trust me, youngins, that's not what you want for your motherfucking life. So just stay focused. And I'm not going to tell you, yo, go to college and do all this other shit. Nah, do what you feel is right. But what I will tell you is try to educate yourself as best as possible. Get a lot of knowledge. You know what I mean? Get a keen set of insight. So when you run in certain situations, you'll be able to deal with those situations, and when things unravel, you'll be able to address them accordingly and appropriately in a good context. You feel me? And like, once again, keep low is the channel. I want y'all to subscribe to the channel. I wish y'all all peace and prosperity. It's Lashim the God, and just fuck with me for real. You feel me? And I got the Keep Low shirts in all colors, so get at me in the comments And let me know if y'all want to keep low shirts. And just let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. I just want y'all to stay focused, man. Once again, I wish y'all peace and prosperity. Love is love to all of y'all. This is Lashim the Guard, the CEO of Keep Low. Peace.